Hi, everybody. Give people a few minutes to come on. You can't find me? You found me. The question is, can you hear me? Found me. The question is, can you hear me? You can hear me. Can you hear me now?
Can you stream this one to YouTube also?
Yeah. All right. We'll maybe wait a little bit longer. We got one person on, which is most likely Corey. That camera angle, all right?
The lights on the press, I don't see much of anything.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a whole lot to see.
Not that big.
Huh?
Just looking at the floor, very powerful.
That's. Oh, God, the doorbell. All right, well, I think we'll get started. Arnold Volker here, live, Next Innovations. We're going to feature cottage blanks, talk about some new items, talk about how to press, talk about things that you maybe could do to increase your margins, increase your sales by offering new things. We have lots of new blanks and ideas, and then we also do lots of custom things. So for a lot of our customers, there might be a shape or something that we don't stock. Our minimums are very low, so we do custom cutting. And then dye sublimation help if you even needed help with that. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to start out with our pad. So we have a 1/2-inch Nomax pad. This is above and beyond the pad that your GeoNite comes with. We have a GeoNite press. This is a 16 by 20, but you need an extra pad. Then we just put down some craft paper, and then we're going to put down the part. Today we're going to talk a little bit about our new, these have been selling extremely well, the Sasquatches. We have digital downloads, or you can easily come up with just a picture or anything kind of fits this. I mean, here's one that we've done in the past, but we do have digital downloads that you can download. So on our press, we're going to lay down the part, and then we're going to lay down the print, and then we're going to lay down the part. So we do that a little bit different than probably most of your other products that you do. Generally speaking, a lot of you probably put the part down and then you press up, where we're pressing down, which gives you, I think, a more even pressure and everything. 385 degrees, 3 minutes and 30 seconds. We're going to let that press. I'll actually show you counting down. We started out at 385. It's adjusting a little bit. It'll come back, and then 3 minutes and 30 seconds. So that would be as if that's a one-sided part or a two-sided part. Same time, same temperature, same pressure. I guess the other thing I didn't really show was, we have a manual um, kind of a setting here. And we basically set that where it's at a 3 or a 4. So you don't want too much pressure, but you want enough. Talking about custom items, I mean, state shapes, we have lots of state shapes. We can help you with the images if you need help with that, but otherwise, we do lots of different state shapes for our customers. We have done different, whether it's monograms or logos. So there's lots of custom cutting that we can offer and help you with your offering new things to your customer base. For example, here's one that we've done in the past. Just a beer bottle wind spinner, which could be, any brand. This happens to be a Miller Chill when they came out with a new label. But so there's lots of different things that we can do to kind of help you bring in some new customers, bring in some new margins. You can always give me a call if there's a customer where you're trying to brainstorm. Right now we're working with a couple key accounts for just their logo and layered and things like that. So we can try to help you with those things to help come up with some new ideas. This is counting down again a little bit. Next, we're going to go into wind spinners. Talk about registration marks a little bit. We have talked about those in the past, but we have a light table in the back, but in a larger printer. So if you can print it and have it all in one, and then you just line up the registration marks. The other way would be to tape the two together. So you have a two-sided part. If you have any comments by anybody, it looks like right now we don't really have anybody on yet. So if anybody ends up popping on, if you have questions, or even later, we do check these comments. You can send us a message. We do have a sale running right now. Squatch, Corey, if you can put that in there, the actual code gives you 20% off. Any of our products, not just the Sasquatch. And we're going to lift this up. I'm going to pull that off. It's 385 degrees. So we are going to flip this over. I'm going to press something else right away, so I'll talk about that in a minute. One thing that we used to do a lot of is these geckos. So I want you to think about that depending on what market you're in. But geckos are extremely popular in many parts of the country. And see if we can't get, kind of as a challenge, see if we can't get all three of these on this press. You just don't want metal over metal.
No problem. All right. Bye.
Just gonna move these around until you get all three of them on there. You want to make sure that none of the parts are hanging over the edge. And then we're gonna do the same thing. Put that down, 385 degrees, 3 minutes and 30 seconds. And let's go back to our one that we just pressed. And here he is. It's a digital download that you can download. Here is our, we always talk about our report card. You know, all of the ink should be coming off if you have your pressure and everything set right. You shouldn't have basically any ink left on the paper. So here's two different versions, and we have many different sizes. We have some ornaments, but the sale that we're running is not just on Sasquatches, it's on website wide. Here's one that Corey made up. So there's lots of things that you can do with key racks, coat racks, like I mentioned, custom items, custom shapes. Next, we're gonna press a couple wind spinners. I got some wind spinners here, but no prints. No, I got prints, but no parts. Okay. Looks like a slow crowd today, Corey.
Because it's a different day.
Different day in the neighborhood.
Different time, different day.
I was on a trip. I went to New Orleans, so I wasn't back yesterday, so we had to bump it from yesterday to today, Thursday. We'll press a few more items, and as always, if you have any questions, you can reach out to me. I'll put my email in there. You can always reach out. We love to quote things. So if you have any shapes, like I said, that you want to see, we just need preferably a PDF we can turn into a cut file. So if you send us a PDF of a shape that you want, we can quote that. If you watch the Next Innovations, you can go follow us on Next Innovations. Also, you can see some behind the scenes stuff we showed earlier today. All right, I'm going to press this wind spinner next, and that's again a two-sided part. So I'll show you how to do a two-sided part. Pull this one off, and as you can see, it's just honestly, it's that simple. It's a simple item you can do. Just gonna flip these over, and here we press three things at once. I mean, honestly, you want to try to load up that press with as many parts as you can, because time is money. And while you have that press running, you really should be trying to take advantage of, just like baking cookies, you want to make as many cookies in there as you can. Again, here's our report card. This came out really nice. Here's the part here. We are going to lay the print down and then turn it so the wind spinner matches up with the holes. And fold that over. Then again, I'm going to try to press something else. I'm going to press this 16-inch round. And that kind of has a area where it shows the bracket. Make sure that it's covered all the way around. Start that press again. Show you how these geckos turned out. And then we're going to talk a little bit about there's these. And the brackets are on the back, which makes our products a little bit unique. I'm going to show you how to bend that. So you bend that out and then back at a 90. It's a little bit warm yet, so. And the other thing is shaping. You know, like these geckos, the more you can make them seem like they're running, bend them a little bit, bend the tail. It just kind of gives it some life when you put it on the wall. The bracket, it's easy to bend, bends out at a 90, holds it off the wall. Okay. Next, we're going to press a couple leaves. We have some new images, but again, just to kind of get you a feel that, you know, you don't have to overcomplicate things. I mean, these are just some simple images. Could be just about anything on a leaf. Leaves have the brackets. Usually you can get about 4 of them on these smaller presses. I think we'll try to put a butterfly in there. And we'll also press this. Okay, we got about a minute left on the press time. Catalogs, if you have not downloaded our catalog, Corey, maybe put the catalog link in there if you could. People will watch this later, they can download. Maybe put both catalogs if you can. Okay. Pretty simple process. Unique parts, unique images. Those are all things that attract new customers. How you display them, like the basically the wind spinner stand there. There's a good way to display your items. The movement definitely gives it look. Some of our new customers that we've talked to, the wind spinners is still what people are attracted to because of the motion. So definitely take a look at that. Take a look at custom shapes. We're working on a custom hummingbird for right now for one of our customers. So we can do just about any type of shape. All right. I'm gonna flip that over. Again, there's our report card. Ink came off. And this 2-part. Basically, we just flip it over. Report card. Take my gloves, set these off, and then I'll show you how that turned out. We'll see how many of these we can get on here. And this will be our last press unless anybody has any specific questions. Let's see if this butterfly. I'll go with the thoughts. Press started. Show you what we just pressed. This is a new image, so that's kind of fun. And that's just on our 16-inch round. Actually, that's on a 12-inch round. And then here's the wind spinner we just did. Just a 6-inch wind spinner. Got some cool graphics to it. And since that's one thing that makes us unique, I'm going to show you how to bend it. So basically put the holes horizontal and then just force the bottom out. So you're just pushing on the one side and just kind of fan it out. See a lot of people that press them, but then they don't fold them out. You definitely want to fold them out. Thank you, Corey, for putting them out there. What was the other? What's that? Oh, yeah. Okay. And then remember, there's a Squatch. Put in the shopping cart as a code. You get 20% off from retail. So like your cottage blank stuff, that's all considered retail. That's how it's priced anyway, because it's has to be added, so it's basically a wholesale type item. Yeah, can't think of anything else today. We'll watch this come off here in a minute. Keep in mind the different shapes, keep in mind the different cutouts, keep in mind garden stakes. These are butterfly garden stakes that we have.
Is there anything in the travels this week?
What's that?
Is there anything interesting in the travels this week?
Did I learn anything interesting?
Yeah.
The tallest capital in the United States is in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. 34 floors. That's a little bit of history. Longest bridge is in New Orleans, which is 23 miles. And then I found that interesting. Oldest church is in New Orleans. So it's always fun to travel. You learn new things. We picked up a new rep down there, so that's kind of cool. It's fun to see our stuff out and about when you're traveling too. See them in stores, so we appreciate your business. We appreciate seeing always new looking items. This one's cooled off a little bit more, but that's just a simple sun moon design. We do have some free downloads out, digital downloads. We have some for sale on our site. All right, we'll pull this one off. Just gonna flip these over. You want to flip them over as quick as you can. Boy, that's hard. To me, this is the funnest part, is seeing the vibrancy of the colors, and just how much they pop when you first dye sublimate them or when they come hot off the press. Oh, Corey helped create this one, and it's crazy how cool it is. Fox. It's hot fox. So that's really nice looking. Check out this blue, Corey. That is just that is hot. There is no justice via camera. I mean, that's just extremely vibrant. And the other thing with the butterflies or any of them, it's like we strongly encourage that you bend them slightly to give it that depth. You know, just a little bit of cupping. That's got brackets on the back. But yeah, that's probably my favorite one there today. And then this is kind of neat. We kind of always go back and forth about should we color the straps a different color. Here we colored the straps a different color. Personally, I think it adds a little bit of dimension. But similar to the blues of that butterfly, this just really is very eye appealing. Remember, when you're going to use our products, just to kind of review, definitely use this pad. That's you can get that from Condi, half-inch Nomax pad, and then just regular craft paper. Check out a paper that we sell. We do have a that would apply for paper also, wouldn't it, Corey? The 20% off. So that Squatch, definitely take advantage of that. 20% off. We're going to run that for a little bit, but it's not going to be all year. I'm just trying to get some additional sales this time of year. Things are a little slower for us. Definitely reach out if you have any questions. We appreciate your business. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. I guess it starts tomorrow. Today is Thursday. Happy Friday. It's coming soon. Talk to you later. Bye.